Mr. Chair and members of the committee, my name is Camille Kiefel. I've come here before you today in hopes that you'll make the right decision regarding transitioning children and take greater consideration for adults. I had a trauma history. When I was in 6th grade, my best friend had been raped by her brother. Being a girl meant I was vulnerable. I started to present more masculine, cutting my hair and wearing baggy clothing that would hide my breasts and hips. After seeing a gender therapist in 2016, I started to believe I was non-binary. Presenting and taking on another gender was a way for me to escape womanhood. Escape is not a valid way of dealing with trauma. You will have to deal with it eventually. Prior to my transition, I had spent 20 years in mental health therapy with conventional modalities. I didn't respond well to medications, saw a gender therapist, and had 2 rounds of transcranial magnetic stimulation therapy. I was diligent in wanting to heal, but nothing my doctors offered had healed me because they always saw my issue strictly as a mental one. I was 30 and at the end of my rope when I transitioned. At the time I believed I was non-binary. I struggled with severe mental illness and suicidal ideation. This should have been a red flag, yet within a few months of requesting top surgery, it was performed on me. Medicaid considered it a medical necessity. My doctor, surgeon, and 2 mental health professionals all signed off on a non-binary top surgery that has no biological equivalent in nature. I developed complications after my surgery. There were many times I didn't know if I would make it through the night. At first my doctors took me seriously, but then became dismissive. My mother talked to me about psychiatric hospitalization. If I made this mistake as an adult, a young girl could too. Not only did my surgery exacerbate my mental health issues, I now struggle with physical complications as well. I was able to work through these difficult emotions and improve my mental health by addressing my physical health. I had physical health issues that had been previously overlooked. Had those been managed, I would have never gotten the surgery. The surgery was a poor misdiagnosis. The goal of healthcare should always be to get to the root cause of the problem. Today I am more grounded than I have been in my entire life, but I am mutilated. Between my carved up body and the physical complications, I often question if there's anything on the other side. Where my breasts were hollow, I can never get them back. I can never wear a dress the same way again. I can never breastfeed. Who will love me? You know what keeps me going? Stopping this from happening to someone else. Thank you for your time. You all have a lot to consider, and I know you will make the right decision.